Hello, everyone. Just going to wait a few moments because I want to do some stenciling tonight, and I need to grab some stencils to do so, but I'm also going to do some coloring tonight. I have lots of big plans. Big plans for us tonight. Hello, everyone. I'm assuming that you're going to start joining in soon. Sorry, I have this big box of things to use. I think we're live. Are we live? Is anybody out there? Hi, Donna. You guys are starting to come in now. Awesome. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Penny. Oh, I wasn't going to use that, but I've got a couple of ideas for tonight. Because I need to make more backgrounds, because I need to make more thank you cards. Hello, Polly. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Karen. Yes, I'm alive. Woo woo. Woo woo. Okay. Donna, you won't see the inspiration box tonight, but I am going to show you the card panels tonight, because not all of the pieces have arrived. But I am going to show you the card panels, because we are going to color those tonight. But I can tell you, one of the reasons that I did come on tonight is we are officially, on the 8th of April, at less than 50 of the inspiration boxes remaining. So we added 50 more this month, which means that we've already sold through what we sold last month. So this box is really incredible. It has some incredible things in it. The card panels alone are just out of this world. Most of you received probably an email today that showed you a lot of the things that the team has been using the box with. And sorry, I have ink and stuff all over my hands, but that's normal. So I want you guys to be able to grab it if it is something that you are interested in. I always like to warn you, just in case something is in danger of selling out. And hello, Gypsalina. And this inspiration box is in jeopardy of selling out. And probably will sell out mid-month. I don't know yet, but we don't have any more than this. So I wanted to show you, I promised you I would show you this butterfly panel that we did last night. Look at the metallic sheen on it. Oh my goodness. And I used so little of, and I'm going to try to bring it up closer. There you go. Do you see how shining, shimmering, splendid that is? So this is just an example of how pigmented these hyperpigments are. Because you saw we only used a couple of drops of this copper, and this is how shiny it became. I mean, you saw how little of that we used. I mean, I used, what, maybe 5 drops of this to get this. So what I want to do tonight is I'm going to do a little bit more stenciling because I have lots of thank you cards to make. So, but this is, I mean, there's no smoke and mirrors here. This is exactly what I did last night, but look at that copper finish. Now, I did use the Duo, which, I mean, I don't think it's still clear. So this is a clear base, but all we added was the brand new hyperpigments. And I will tell you that we made 2 batches today, and we made a 3rd batch, so they are in stock again. But look at how beautiful that is. I mean, oh my word. I mean, look how much pigment there is there. Okay, so enough about that. So I'm going to show you the card panels real quick, just in case you want to get in on the inspiration box. Then we'll do some stenciling, and then we'll do some coloring. So Grab your favorite drink. We'll be on for about an hour tonight, maybe a little bit more. You know me. So go ahead, get yourself your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and come and hang out. So these are the card panels. They are not available for individual sale yet, but I can tell you that we ordered double of what we normally order because we have gotten so many messages and so many emails saying, Christopher, Brutus Monroe, team, I want more. I'm going to want tons of these panels. So we made sure that we ordered so many extras of these. So if you get the inspiration box, which I know a lot of you guys do, these are the panels. We have different panels every single month. These are the panels for this month. So the I'm going to try to use, I'm thinking my goal for tomorrow is I'm going to use the stamp set. I don't have the stamp set yet, but luckily, since I designed it, I can cut it out digitally and have all the pieces to show you, and then we can kind of, assemble some things just so that you have some different ideas. I'm not around many tryouts. So the first one is this beautiful, beautiful park scene. I'm going to see, I wanted to pick up all the detail. Look at how beautiful that is. So the first one is a park scene, and you will receive all of these. Sorry, I have white pigment ink on my hands. So this is the park scene. You receive 2 of all of them. And then this is the bicycle scene. We're going to color some of these tonight. So I have them ready. Then we have this scene, which reminds me a lot of 84 Pennsylvania, which is where I half grew up because that's where my grandparents live. This reminds me a lot of like their farm. It reminds me of just absolutely beautiful. I love it. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay. So then, last but not least, probably my favorite is this dirt path. So I had to do one in this orientation for you because I wanted you. Yeah, we have aqua pigments all over ourselves. Look how pretty. So these are automatically coming to you in the box. So right out of the gate, you can make 8 cards just with these panels. I mean, you could use these as postcards if you would like. I mean, really, anything. I mean, it's the sky's the limit. So these are the cards that are coming in the box. So that's the first little sneak peek. But I can tell you, you are getting paper flowers in the box. You are getting a die in the box. It's the first time we've ever done a die in the box. Well, the first time this year. And the first time in a while that we've done a die in the box. But yeah, you're getting a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff in the box. So I'm really excited. So tonight, what I want to do is I want to continue on the fun that we've been having with, and I'm going to put down my media mat because I got to use it to, whoopsies. Okay, do I have more paper towels? Oh, this should work. Might have to bring in a new roll of paper towels, but we should be okay. Because I want to use so Penny mentioned to me last night that I should do some of the hyperpigments on this pad. And as soon as she said that, it instantly made me think, well, yeah, we should. So I am going to use this pad, and I'm going to do some of, because you might notice that this matches this paper. It doesn't match it exactly, but it matches it close enough. This is one of my favorite paper pads we've ever done. So I think I'm going to use this one and do a pattern over top of it. I think we're going to do this one with a pattern over top. And I want to do a darker one too. So let's see, maybe this one? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again how easy it is. And this isn't showing the true color because of the dark. But look at oh my goodness, I haven't changed my watch band in like a week. This is madness. This is like a beautiful blue gradient, just super, super pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and it will fit perfectly on top of it because it's just a little bit larger. And I'm going to stencil over top of it, or I'm going to, do some hyper pigmenting over top of it. So we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. I'm not going to use any pixie spray just because I think that if it seeps under it just ever so slightly, that'll kind of look cool. So, hello, Dawn. So we're going to go ahead and place this right on top of here, like so. It doesn't have to be completely even. This is going to get cut down anyway. So let me see here. There we go. That should be good. We'll call that good enough. Okay. Yes, happy Passover. I know, Gyps. It's a real world problem to me because you guys know, if you guys watch my lives a lot, I change my band almost every day. I do change it, I think, every day. It usually matches my shoes. My shoes match my shirt today, though, at least. Okay, that's one thing I have going for me. All right, so now let's grab... So I want to do this, I think, in silver. So I'm going to grab some of the... Transfer Del Duo. Again, just pop it right on the side here. And we'll do a little bit more than we need because we are going to do 3 panels. Okay. And then we're going to take some of the silver. Should we do silver or gold? What do you think? I'll wait to see if anybody has silver or gold. I don't think I'm going to do bronze, and I'm not going to do copper again. I'm thinking silver or gold. I'm leaning towards silver, but I'll wait to see what you guys say. I'm going to mix them both up just in case. Uh-oh, Dawn. Well, we're going to have the... Okay, lots more silvers than gold, so we'll do silver. Dawn, we will have replacement caps soon. So don't worry, never fear. They should be here to us soon. All right, we're going to start with 5 drops. Now, I did use a lot more gel this time. We're going to have replacement pieces, don't worry. We'll get you all fixed up. Oh, it still works good. It's called Rainbow, Christina. All right, 5 more drops. It might take double because obviously we're using triple the amount. But you just want to make sure you mix it up really, really well. All right. And this one's obviously going to be a lot lighter because it is silver. We'll add a couple more drops just in case. Oops. I got a little heavy-handed there, but that's okay. We still have so much left in here. Yeah, we were aqua pigment crazy today at Bruce and Row. We were making lots of aqua pigments, and we have some Old Faithfuls coming back to share with you. Old Faithful aqua pigments, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm just going to run this right over top of our stencil here. And the quicker that you work, the better it's going to turn out. And I'm only going to do a part of it because I think our sentiment, it'll be cool if it has a runoff. Okay, so let's, there we go. Okay, so there's that piece. Lift up this piece and lift off our stencil. Oh, I love this stencil. Okay, so it's going to be kind of hard to see. But can you see how that's over top of there? So this, I mean, these pigments are a mixed media person's dream. Viola, isn't it crazy? Isn't it? It's the best heavyweight cardstock you'll ever use. We just ordered more, so it should be back soon, hopefully. Isn't it the greatest? I just absolutely love it. We may actually just put it on. No, the decorative detail box is just something extra. It's just decorative. No, the wax should never dry out. You don't have to keep it in the box. Okay, so there's number 1. Now let's go on to our next one. We might have to put it on as a pre-sale while we're waiting for it to come in. Yeah, it won't dry out. It's just wax. Well, it's a stickier wax, but it's a wax. But yeah, we have I think 500 I ordered of the caps so that we have them. All right, so now let's go ahead and do our next one. Now for this one, again, we're not going to do the whole thing. I kind of just like the idea of the center area. I just love this stencil. We might just be doing 2. We could do a different color on the darker one. I think we'll do some, maybe we'll do some brass, because I'm been really into that brass color today when I was playing around with these. All right. There we go. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. All right. We'll just get some more purple tape. We'll let that one dry. All right. So now let's take a look at this one. Hi, Maria. And then look at that. So we're gonna take a look at this tomorrow once they dry. But look at that. It's going to be so pretty once it dries. So cool. So cool. All right, so let's put that over there to dry. We'll put this over here to dry. And now let's do... Oh. I want to use a different stencil, I think. Yeah, let's use a different stencil. Let's move that out of the way. Let's clean this up real quick. And I'm not even going to clean this up because we are going to use just more of the gel, so it's not, I don't think it'll make a big difference. Because we are using a darker color. But I think for this one, because Pamela inspired me, I want to use the burst for this one. Oh, I received another card today, but I forgot to bring it home. I promise I'll bring it home tomorrow. I didn't even look at it yet. But, oh yeah, I did look at it. It was beautiful. It had one of my favorite sayings in it. I'll bring it tomorrow for you guys to see it. Okay. Let me grab the gel. Anything new? No. Nope. I do not. I do not have anything new. I think that if I had something new every single time I went live, that there would be you wouldn't. I mean, you'd have to choose when you would order. But no, I do not have anything new. I promise you, I have tons of new stuff. I have about 68 new products ready to go. But all in due time. Soon enough. We're going to let your credit card cool off a little bit. But, yeah, we have lots of products coming. Don't you worry about that. Doesn't it, Maria? Isn't it great? All right, a little bit more. Yes. Oh, don't you worry. We were doing some mixin' and a mixin' today at Brutus Monroe. We have lots coming. Lots. All right, I'm adding more pigment to this because I really wanted to. I mean, you can add as much as you want. But the problem is I tend to add in too much. And then it's really, really dark because it doesn't seem like it's dark now, but I promise it will be. Can you tell me how to do the face? Oh, I love that, Maria. All right, so let's go ahead and add our brass on here, and I'm really excited to share what these will look like once they're all done. Oh, yes, you will have to bring some. No, we have to pour the ones we already have that are waiting to go. Oh, also, we updated the free gift today. So if you want to grab it's a free gift with points, but it's updated. So if you go on to your Brutus Box portal, the new item has been added. So it's you purchase it with your points. It's really cool. And everyone, make sure to check out your orders that are going out in the next couple of days, because there's a new coupon. There's a new coupon code that you will find in your orders. We just got the new postcards today, and the postcard's really pretty too. I think it's really pretty. Okay. Oh, wow. I judged it a little too much, so it's a little bit... Can be mixed with other mediums. It sure can. You sure can. Hello, Jen. Yes, you can absolutely mix it with other mediums. That's one of my favorite parts of it. Because it's very, it's super, I know, isn't it pretty, Penny? It's called Sunrise Yellow, and it's like a goldy yellow. It's very, very pretty. So there's that. Once that dries, I will show you what that looks like, of course, as well. And then I think we're going to do one more, but I want to use a simple blend. And I had a simple blend out, but now where did I put it? Okay, yes, I'm going to use the cross, and I want to use a darker color of paper. So I think I'm going to use this as terracotta. Now, I'm not even going to cut out the paper yet. I'll cut it out later. I love the EP symbol. Oh, Maria, awesome. It should come with all of them. Or maybe you just noticed it in there. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. You should get it. You should get it in all of them, Maria. Oh no, have you been throwing away the card? You might just not have noticed it was even there. Hi, Simon. All right, so I'm not going to add any more of the hyperpigment. We'll put that to the side. I clean all of my stencils with Squeaky Clean, yes. I actually put a little bit of Squeaky Clean, so I'll take the Squeaky Clean refill, and I just put a little bit of it into... it is not my media paste. It is the transfer gel from Decofoil. I use just a little bit of this. I'll put in like, probably like one guzzle, if that's a term of measurement, into the bottom of like a little tray. And then I put all my stencils in there and I let them sit, and the Squeaky Clean breaks up all of the medium. You can also, of course, go in and wash them right away, but I put them in that little tray, and I would bring the tray up here, but it's actually a cookie tray that I put them in, and I just have a little bit of Squeaky Clean at the bottom of it, and it cleans them up really, really nice. Oh no! Well, we're gonna have some new swatch. We're gonna have some swatch options coming to you pretty soon, so keep your eye peeled. We're gonna have some new swatch options. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just try to put this on here as evenly as possible. Want it to be kind of a thicker coat, though. Okay. Yes, you absolutely could foil it after if you would like. You could use, if you were to use, like, say, one of the colors, the hyperpigment colors that are going to be coming out soon, you could foil that. Or you could, there's a lot of things you could do. Oh, yeah, plastic shoebox, absolutely. Yeah, I just use a cheap, it's like a cheap cookie sheet that I got from, from the Dollar Tree. Yes, it is sold out, unfortunately, and we can't get any more of it right now. We tried, but we can't. They're not shipping right now. We just tried to place a huge order with Thermal Web, but they're just not shipping right now. That's all. We'll get it back soon enough, though. Okay, so look how pretty that turned out. Again, once it dries, I will show you tomorrow what it actually is going to look like, because, it's right now it doesn't look like much. It just is a beautiful cross, but it will be very pretty tomorrow. You can mix it into your texture paste. You can mix it into really any spreadable medium you can mix it into. 100%. Yes, you could add the hyperpigment, because the hyperpigment, again, remember, it's water-based. So it will not hurt anything that you put over top of it, because it's water-based. Okay, look what I found. So hold on one moment. Sorry, I had to put some of my cologne on real quick. Yes, the hyperpigments are. You wouldn't want to use like an aqua pigment for that, just for the simple fact that the aqua pigments are something that was created to be used with water. So it's something that's created for you to use water with, because of the makeup of it. So you'll notice that the aqua pigments are a little bit looser. So this is the yellow. This is the yellow sparkle. It's a little bit looser than the hydropigments are, because they are formulated. So everything has a different. Oh, thanks, Simon. Oh my goodness. Did I already show the stencil from last night? I did! This is what it looks like. Look at how metallic that is. So that's the copper. I wish you guys could see this in real life. It is translucent. This one's clear. The Blanco is the one that is... so you can see this pigment, the pigment that's in here. So this hyperpigment, which is the copper, this is so pigmented and so concentrated that this is what created this from just the regular clear. So this is just clear. It would just, if I would not have put that hyperpigment into it, it would have dried clear. But look at that. I mean, it looks like metal. It really does. Isn't that cool? And if you didn't get a chance to grab them overnight because they were sold out, we did restock them. We restocked them today. We made a lot of them. Oh my goodness, I can't stop smelling them. Oh, it looks like I need to add a little bit more because I missed a spot. Oh, I love how sudsy the squeaky clean gets. Okay. Love the new media match. All right. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. Oh, if you stamp something underneath, absolutely. You'll be able to see it through. Now, again, the pigment is going to make it opaque. But the cool thing is that this, so since I didn't add as much pigment, well, I think I added more pigment to this one. Or this one. Let's do this one. So this one, since I didn't add as much pigment to this one, it's going to be silver. You should still be able to see this pattern through tomorrow, but it's going to have a silver cast. It's going to be beautiful, I promise. I wouldn't steer you wrong. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. I can't stop smelling that. Squeaky clean. All right, so now let's get to coloring, shall we? Okay. The duo, it stays, I think that I kind of removed the sticky factor from it because of putting the pigment. You can see it's still kind of sticky. The sticky eventually will go away, just so you know. Over time, the sticky will go away. You can see it's still, kind of sticky. It's not sticking completely. But I think when I added the, pigment to it, it took away some of the sticky, but you can see it still has some stick to it. So, if I wanted to go in and I wanted to use some foil, well, let's see. What color is this one? Oh, let's use some silver. So if I wanted to go in and use some foil, say, just like in this area, well, let's just do a little bit. We can add it wherever, really. Let's add it down here. And I wanted to rub this and add some foil just down into this general area. I could. So, see? See how cool that is? So if I wanted just this area, I could go in right here. Just this area right here, down at the bottom. All I would have to do is take my big Crafty Man hand bone folder and add on, see? We do have to eat too. We sure do. Isn't that great? I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now let's get to coloring, because I promised you we'd color. Oh, and then these are now completely dry too. Remember we did these last night? So pretty. Yeah, it was applied just 24 hours ago. Yep. Almost on the dot 24 hours ago. All right, let me move these tools out of the way. And let's grab our panels here. Oh, I'm so excited about these. Okay, so I think I want to do this one first. Yeah. All right, so how should we do this? All right, so I think I'm going to work on the foreground first. Viola, we are actually talking about that right now. We have a brand new Chroma Glaze product coming very, very soon. Can you guess what that might be? I'm going to try to get this to focus. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. Oh, it is much prettier today, Nancy. Absolutely. It's 100% prettier. It's once it dries, it gets darker, which is really cool. All right, so I'm going to use some of the Arteza markers because I love them so much. Remember, if you make a purchase through the link, and I'm pretty sure I have a coupon code. Oh, do I have a coupon code? Hold on, let me look. I think I have a coupon code. Oh my goodness, look at all these notifications. All right, let's see. I think I have a coupon code. If I have a coupon code, I'll give it to you. If you purchase through the link, and unfortunately I don't have the link, but I can grab it. If you purchase through the link, I donate all of that from your donations to the so you can use Christopher Allen Design 3. So it's all one word, Christopher Allen Design 3, and you get 10% off of your order. Oh, wait. Hold on, I have the link. All right, let me see if I can hop into the live and post this link. Sorry, guys, I want to post this link because we can donate money to the Trevor Project. There we go. There's the link. Perfect. Yeah, so yes, thank you. Christopher Allen Design 3. So all one word, Christopher Allen Design 3. That will get you 10% off of your order with Arteza. So put that in your back pocket, just in case you want to use it for something, or to get something. Because I saw they just came out with a whole bunch of new products. A ton of new products. And I think a couple of them are on their way to me. Sorry, I just dumped out all of my pens into a bin the other day because I wanted to sort through them all, and now it's a nightmare. Oh, thank you, Georgia. Okay, so let's color the tree first. So I'm going to be using chocolate for the tree. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I think it's going to be so pretty. Did you see our inspiration team has been coloring these, and oh my word, are they beautiful. Absolutely beautiful what they've been doing. I just saw someone posted on their Instagram. Just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I know, I love my Maymay too. She's the best. And you see one of our inspiration team members actually used, I believe it was a stamp. I'm not sure though. I have to double check. To create leaves up above here. She might have just colored them in though. And I love using these brush markers because, and this is a very, kind of a abstracty kind of a, I even have the back door. I spelled your name wrong? Well, why did you correct me? I can tell you right now, there are not many people that they'll be like, excuse me, that's not how you spell my name. I would have fixed it. Well, I'll just have to do, for this year, I'll just have to write on yours for this year. I know. I love. Let's see. I think I'm going to add a little bit of. So this color that I just used is Orange Rust. Oh, she said it's in marker. Nancy, this is in our inspiration box this month. You get 8 of them, 8 different ones. Do you subscribe to our inspiration box, Nancy? The manufacturer told us that they should ship by the 21st. We're hoping that it's going to ship sooner than that, though. Generally, they'll give us a date that's later than it really is, but the 21st is the date that they gave us. Now, like I said before, it will sometimes, and most of the time, it comes quicker than that. But that's the date that we were given, which is a full 37 days from when the artwork was submitted. So yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Okay. So I'm just going to be adding in now. This is Elephant Gray. Yeah, unfortunately it is. It's completely out of our hands. I was talking to one of our awesome partners in creativity earlier today through the chat, because I sometimes get to answer the chat, which I do love. And I told her, I said, if we made these in our at Brutus Monroe, if we made the stamps at Brutus Monroe, we would not have a single problem. And hopefully someday we will make them at Brutus Monroe, because if we made them at Brutus Monroe, we wouldn't have any issues. Okay, so this is this color doesn't have a name. This is one of my original brush markers that when they didn't have the names on them. But it still works really well. Do you guys hear Benson causing a scene out there? He's yelling because Minnie was taken up to bed because she is a wild woman and can't be trusted. So she was put up to bed, and now Benson can hear her jumping around up there, and it's driving him nuts. About the inspiration boxes. Oh, yes, I could absolutely. Well, Brutus Monroe, we can send you a couple of extra monitors for all of your assistance in posting the links. We absolutely can. Okay. All right, so let's see. So we have a mountainside in the back. Let's do that in we'll do that in the walnut brown. And I'm just using the Arteza brush markers as just a regular marker. You could obviously use these, to watercolor. You can do whatever you want with these, with any of these. It's because Benny won't go to bed. That's the thing. Benny will not go to bed unless I am up there. It's just his thing. He's always been that way. He will not go to bed until I go to bed. I don't know why, but he will not go to bed until I'm up there, which is awful for Rob whenever I travel, because Benny gets very confused and does not like it. Right, so let me put these away. Oh! That makes sense, Penny. Alright, so I think we'll use this one also doesn't have a number. Yeah, he will not. And when his brother was still alive, Brutus, of the Brutus of Brutus Monroe, when he was still alive, when he was first diagnosed with diabetes, he started to lose his vision. He was completely blind at the end, but don't worry, he still got himself around. He was completely blind in the end, and Benny absolutely would not come to bed until Brutus was up in bed as well. And Brutus sometimes did his own thing. I mean, a lot of the time he did his own thing. But the thing that was kind of funny about Brutus was he would sometimes, and it's funny because Minnie does the exact same thing, he would hide. So he would Oh, awesome, Dawn! Oh, I can't wait till you see the stamps that we have coming up. I just ordered the next 6 months today. Um, but anyway, so Brutus one day went underneath of the covers, and he used to go under the covers all the time. Like he would hide and burrow under the covers. And it's funny because Minnie does that now. She loves going under the covers. She's obsessed with going under the covers. So Benny, one night we went to bed and we just had assumed that Brutus had come upstairs and was under the covers. And oh, thank you, Maria. And we went up to bed, and we just assumed that Brutus was upstairs in his bed, and that's just the way, he just would go upstairs, get into his bed, and lights out. He knew where his bed was. So we all went up to bed, and we took Benny with us, and Benny was just going on and just hooting and hollering and crying, and we couldn't figure out what the heck was wrong with him. He was just going on and on and on, and we were like, Benny, what is going on? So finally, we opened up the door because we thought maybe because they have water in our bedroom, and I opened up the door and I was like, okay, well, what is going on? And he comes running downstairs at 85 miles an hour, running down the stairs, and it was just crazy because he went directly over to their bed downstairs, and Brutus, sound asleep, snoring, I mean, completely snoring under the bed, under the blankets in the bed. We didn't even notice that Brutus wasn't upstairs because he would always, oh, thank you, Viola, would come upstairs and just get into the bed and go to sleep. So Benny knew that his brother was not upstairs, and it was really, really sweet because Benny would help Brutus, around. So Brutus would listen for Benny's caller, and that's how he would get around the house. It was just the sweetest thing. They were inseparable. Oopsies, I just placed that on there. But yeah, we have something really, really fun coming in the world of chroma glazes. I can't wait for you to see. All right, so I think I'm going to use for the sky. This was the aqua pigment of the month last month. This is the anemone color. And I'm going to use the water brush, but there's no water in it. And we're just going to do kind of a patchy sky. I kind of want to follow the kind of patchiness of down below. And I'm just using one of the Brutus Monroe round acrylic blocks. And this, again, was the aqua pigment of the month. This one's so pretty. Yes, we love our fairy babies here, too. Okay. I'm going to get this really good in. Really spread out this pigment here. Give us a really blue sky. I'm not using water, so it's going to... but you don't have to worry, because with the aqua pigments, they will settle into the paper. They kind of work their way into the paper. It's really, really cool, actually. Anemone. Oh, yeah. All right, just adding in our blue sky here. And I love how you can kind of mix and match. Like I'm using the Arteza Real Brush, I don't know what the real name is for them. Real Brush pens. And I'm also using the Brutus Monroe Aqua Pigments. So I think that's really cool. Now, as you can see, you can use the Brutus Monroe aqua pigments without water, but we do suggest using some water with them so that it will move your color around. But I kind of like how this is becoming like almost like a splotchy kind of a look to it. It's very, I don't know, it's really, really turning out well, I think. I mean, I'm excited about it. I hope you guys like it too. It's a very different style of coloring, but it will start to all kind of blend in together. Okay. Just going in and finishing up this piece. I just love this scene. So pretty. I just think it's beautiful. Yes, absolutely, Carolyn. 100%. Go in and add some shading. I'll probably go in with one of the white Uniball pens, which we are getting back in stock. Don't worry. We have received your emails. We will get them back in stock. They went very, very quickly. We promise we will. We're just trying to keep up right now with getting things back in stock and seeing which manufacturers are still shipping. And, you know, it's a lot right now. Oh, 100%, Carolyn. I could not agree more. I kind of like how it's like shifting, kind of like how the wind would be moving, you know? I just think that's so pretty. Oh, the Muppets. Oh, you had trouble, Nancy? I think it has a lot to do with the paper. At least it did for me. It was the paper for me. I had to switch my paper. They said, I mean, I've seen from a lot of folks that use them on YouTube. They said to use Bristol paper. I didn't have luck with that. I used the Brutus Monroe Aqua Pigment paper, which is a watercolor paper, and it worked really, really well for me. But I think it's because of the weight of the Brutus Monroe watercolor paper, the Aqua Pigment paper. It worked really, really well with the brush markers, which is what all of our panels are printed with on too. So I think you guys have probably seen the Brutus Monroe watercolor panels that we carry. That's the same watercolor paper. Okay. Oh, thanks, Maria. It'll start to even itself out, which is really cool because that's one cool thing about the paper that these are printed on, but it's also something that's really cool about the aqua pigments. They will start to, because like you can see probably on the back, there are some heavier areas, but as it starts to dry, it will really, really start to like even itself out, but it'll still look really pretty. Now I'm going to leave this on here because once it dries, I can actually reconstitute it. But I want you to take a look because it's got shine to it because this is one of the shiny aqua pigments. But I can go ahead and heat set this if I want to, and a lot of these heavier areas will dry back. So I'll show you this tomorrow too to show you how it changes. But I just think this is so pretty. And that was just a quick and easy background. I mean, how simple was that? Isn't that cool? And I could show you this is already starting to dry. So I can show you, do you see the bronze showing through on the edges? Look at that. That's going to be spectacular tomorrow. Isn't that crazy how it doesn't look bronze until it dries? Look at that. That's going to be beautiful tomorrow. What did Penny say? Oh, I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. They go by so fast. I wish one of these days I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on my end because it filters out some of the comments for you guys because there's so many of them. But my screen is like, and it goes so fast. So fast. All right, so that's everything that I have for you guys tonight. I'm really excited because I wanted to, whoops, oh my goodness, my pens almost just flew across the room. I'm really excited because I think that you are going to have a lot of fun, I mean a ton of fun, with these, sorry, that's okay. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with these panels. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with the hyperpigments. Oh, I forgot to show you. So this is what these dried out to be. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And look, it does not come off. It's just so pretty. With the, I don't know, the gloss stock might be sold out though, so I probably shouldn't talk about that because you guys went like cucaracha on the gloss stock tomorrow. I want you guys to stay tuned because we are going to be. Did anybody, by a show of hands, really, really love the Birthstone Aqua Pigments? Anyone? Did anyone love those Birthstone Aqua Pigments as much as I did? My hyperpigments are. Yeah, I know that a lot of the orders got packed today. They should ship out tomorrow. We're actually waiting desperately right now for shipping labels. Oh, can everybody give a very special thank you? I want everybody to give a very special thank you to Michael, if you could. I mean, obviously a very special thank you to my sister, too, because she's been helping fill orders. But a very special thank you to Michael because we ran out of shipping labels. So, normally we have 2 giant shipping label like printers. They're by Dymo, and they just print out labels. Like, they just print out, like, I think they print out, like, I don't know, like 100 labels a minute or something. Not a minute. It's probably 100 labels, like, I don't know. It prints out a lot of labels. So we ran out of those, and we get them from Amazon, and we order, like, I think 2,500 of them at a time. And those 2,500 just ran out. And we didn't expect for them to run out. We've been getting a lot more orders. We're very, very grateful than we normally do. In a smaller time frame because everybody's at home. Everybody wants to craft. So we ran out. So Michael has been printing all of those orders, and he's been cutting. So he's been printing them on regular paper, and he has to cut out the label and tape it onto your box. So he has to physically cut out every single one of the labels out of the paper, and he's actually hand taping them to all the boxes. So when you get your boxes, you're going to see that the labels look a little different than they normally do. They're usually printed out on this big thermal thing, and they all get stuck to your thing, to your box. But Michael has been hand printing them. So he really loves you guys. He really does. I promise you. He really loves you. He's been hand cutting those out. But anyway, so I want you to stay tuned because it is my birthday month, as most of you guys know. So, I have lots of surprises for you this month. But keep your eye peeled on the website because just this afternoon, I was going through our back room at Brutus Monroe. There's a huge, big back fulfillment room where we keep, where like all the aqua pigments are made and stuff like that. And I didn't forget about you, Dawn. I saw that you had a question. I found some of those aqua pigments. So, what that means? Yeah, and he's done. I think he's cut out like 500 of them. Yeah, I think he's cut out like 500 of them. Oh, Penny, that would be great, but he would still have to cut them out. That's the thing. But good news, the labels are supposed to be here Friday. They weren't supposed to ship until the 23rd. Oh my goodness, and I ordered them a week ago, but they did ship and they should be here Friday. Hopefully they get here tomorrow. But I found some of those aqua pigments. Now they are in a larger bottle because we bottled them up because we make all of the aqua pigments in-house. I don't know if you guys know that, but we make them in-house and they are in these big giant bottles. And when Lisa made the Birthstone ones, they were in the smaller bottles, but you got all 12 and you got the little acrylic thing and it was really, really nice. So keep your eye peeled on the website. Keep your eye peeled for an email because we don't have a ton of them. I'm going to warn you. I may be able to show you I'll show you tomorrow possibly. We don't have a ton of them. But if you had a favorite month, make sure that you keep Hi, Tony. Make sure to keep your eye peeled because there are some months that I think we only have like 2 or 3 of them. There are some months where we have like 40 of them. But keep your eye peeled because very soon you will be able to order them individually. I can tell you right now they are going to sell out very quickly because some of them we only have like 40 of them. Oh, you absolutely can, Dawn. You actually don't even have to add water to them. They will work just like alcohol markers in that way. So for instance, this is the sample I did the other night from the ones from the birthday box. So these look just like alcohol markers, but I didn't have to use special paper. Do you see how that looks like alcohol markers? But it just looks just like regular paper. So I'll show you real quick, Dawn. This will be the last thing that I do before I go, because you know I will stay on here all night with you guys. So if I just were to add, so let's just add some of the penny. Let's go ahead and let that drip down. Okay. And I'll show you in just 1 second. Okay. And then let's add some of the brass. You don't even have to add water. I mean, you could use a straw to make this move around. Okay. So now we'll add some brass. Okay. And now let's add a little bit of gold. Just we'll add some gold here and some gold here. And now if you had a straw, of course you could use a straw with this. And move it around a little bit. Oops, I got my finger right in there, but that's okay. And then let's add a little bit of silver right in the center. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Penny. Fatima, I am on the last chapter, and it goes to the editor again. So we're very soon. Okay, so there you can see it acts just like alcohol inks. This is really cool. So it adds just like alcohol inks, but it is non-toxic. It is safe for your hands and your fingers because it's not going to hurt you. I mean, alcohol inks aren't going to hurt you, but I mean, they're going to really, really stain your hands. And look how beautiful that is. Now, of course, if you have other techniques, like Dawn had just said with the straw, I want to show you how beautifully those blend. Look at that color. I can't move it too much because it will, you know, it is still damp. But I'll show you what this looks like dry tomorrow. But it's incredible. I mean, it's really, really, really cool. So once this dries, now obviously this one we pulled off some of the pigment. We did all sorts of stuff, but you can see just how beautiful that is. Oh, 100%, Belinda. 100%. Absolutely. But if you just wait, Belinda, like maybe 2 days, you may see that there will be a solution that that we will come out with for these. So you can use just water, but we do have a solution coming. I can tell you that. We do have a special solution coming that you can use that will help you to move them around. Yes, yes, yes. We sure will. You can use water, but we do have something a brewing that you can use that will help you to move it around. Okay? All right. So that is everything that I have for you guys tonight. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. I say that to you as often as I can. I appreciate you so, so much. So much. As well as my team really appreciate you as well. I want to thank you all so much for coming and seeing the live and taking a look at kind of the fun new things that we have. Oh yeah, get that credit card ready. Make sure you get the good one, Carolyn. Bring out the good card. Yes, like a blending solution. Yes, but a water-based blending solution. So keep your eye peeled. It's going to be really cool. So thank you all. Remember to create something every single day. I have to go put lotion on my hands because they're about to fall off because of how much hand sanitizer I put on them and how much I wash them. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is a beautiful, beautiful park bench background or your own ending. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and I will talk to you soon, my friends. Love you so much. Good night.